Ahora. This is the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office. You are in a mandatory evacuation zone. Please leave now. We anticipate
that is scary.
significant storm surge and intense wind moving into the area as the storm impacts our community. The time to leave is now.
Damn, that's scary as fuck.
Sheriff's Office. Mandatory evacuation has been ordered for your area. Please leave now.
I don't know what y'all waiting on. A lot of times it be our own people, and I know it's other communities too, but it be our own people that got to wait to the very, 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 very last minute before they start to take this serious and evacuate. Get the heck out of there. What is you doing? Now, what you waiting on? I don't get why it's so hard for people to realize, and you need every single warning to get up out of there.
We leaving. We leaving.
Y'all be like, y'all need to evacuate. Y'all need to evacuate. Do y'all got evacuation money? Because I can't afford my rent here. You think I can afford to go somewhere else? Like, it's not free to evacuate. Gas already high. And you talking about, I need to get on the road, go somewhere, and I got to pay to go wherever I'm going. Like, what are y'all talking about?
That's not true. Governor Ron DeSantis basically said that it's not about necessarily getting on the interstate and leaving. A lot of times you can go to these evacuation shelters that are on high ground. They have Ubers, they have lifts for people, older people or people that may be disabled in order for them to help you to get out of Dodge. And that is free, and it is already paid for by the state and the government. And so when you see people say stuff like, where I'm going to go, it means that they want to be plush. They want to be in an Airbnb. They want to be in a hotel. They want to go somewhere. It's not about that. It's about, for the next 24 to 48 hours, making sure that you are in a position of safety so you can preserve life. It's not about that. And so we so ignorant and we so busy trying to fight what we know to be the right thing instead of leaning into the thing that makes the most sense for us to preserve life. Forget your stuff. Forget all of that. All of that, it is what it is, but we need to make sure that we get to high ground. And so you don't have to get on the interstate or anything like that. A lot of people are going to relatives' houses or they're going out of state for the next week or whatever, but you can just get to an evacuation shelter and get to high ground. So y'all got to stop being so ignorant and everything at a game. Y'all better get up out of there. I'm telling you, get up out of there.
You're not taking it serious. Baby, my bank account, I guess not taking it serious because
everything is a TikTok.
So all this stuff, Hurricane Milton, look how high it is compared to my truck. Look at this. Like, all this is going to become projectiles. Flying projectiles and everything like that. Like, it's literally going to destroy all of these villas here. Seriously.
DeSantis said that he was enabling every single resource that he could find, private, public, whatever, and diverting them away from whatever their norm is to get all of this stuff away in the landfills or wherever it is that they got to go. But it's just too close. It's just too soon. And so what you see happening is really devastating. And I hope that he did give Biden some credit and said that they were prepared and that they would do what they can, but the number one priority was the preservation of life. But when you see stuff like this happen, Florida is an awesome place to visit. I could never move there because they always face a hurricane season. Basically, they're going to have to build all of their houses on stilts in a little bit.
Now, look at that. Hurricane Milton is on the way, and these poor little villas are going to be wiped out if it hits us dead on. And we're in St. Pete. It's going to affect St. Pete, Tampa, Clearwater, where I stay. Clearwater, where I stay, looks the same. Like,
I like Tampa,
we're
too.
all fucked.
I love downtown Tampa.
Like, this is life-changing. It's been more than 40 to 100 years since we got a direct hit here in Tampa. And now, look, St. Pete's going to be gone. These poor little houses are going to be gone.
All right, so for those of you who don't know me, David Schoenecker, I'm a licensed PE structural engineer from Florida. I'm based out of Tampa. I'm getting a lot of phone calls this morning. It's Tuesday morning. The storm's pushed out another 6 hours or so. The intensity forecast is about the same. The storm surge is going to be horrible. Nothing's changed there. What I want to talk about is this. I am getting so many phone calls and messages from people saying, hey, will my home survive this, et cetera, et cetera. Guys, it is way too late to be thinking about that. It is Tuesday morning. If you're in the South Shore of Tampa Bay and this thing comes in at a Cat 3, which is a significant chance that it is, you do not want to be in your home. It will take damage, yes. That is almost 100% guarantee. Modern structures will take some damage. Older structures will take significant damage in a Cat 3 storm. I don't know what else to say. We've been saying this for so long. It's so clear. Over 100-mile-an-hour winds, structures take damage. It just is what it is. And if you're going to stay in a Cat 3 storm anywhere in Tampa Bay area, even in Brandon, Plant City, Seffner, you're going to be so uncomfortable. And if you're deciding to do that and put your family in through that, that's on you. But you better be defending your property. You better be boarding up. You better be protecting your room. You better have all the necessities to get through the 12 hours of sustained wind loads that we're going to have that are going to be aggressive. Yeah, you just better be ready. I don't know what else to say. I got to get off this phone for a little while and take care of my building. And I'm going to go help some other families, I guess, today. But I feel bad. I have no idea why people don't understand the severity of what is happening right now. A Cat 3 storm with the eye wall approaching Tampa Bay is insane. If we get lucky, the shear knocks it down to a Cat 2, it is a completely different animal. We are going to survive it. It's going to be fine. But a Cat 3 storm is going to take damage to most structures, or a lot of structures, and it's going to be so uncomfortable for you to go through. I don't know what else to say, guys, this morning. I know you guys have questions, very specific questions, and I'll answer them the best I can today. I'm gonna be busy for a little while here, so I'll be off my phone, but I promise you guys, if you didn't heed the multiple warnings that your building officials have already told you, plus what I've been saying for a while, you know, you're almost too late. Those that evacuated, good on you. If you're staying, you're protecting your structure today and getting ready for this. As far as the track's pretty locked in. I mean, I would say within 50 miles of center, north or south is where it's gonna go. So Tampa Bay is going to take a hit of the eye wall for sure. Are we gonna get all the surge? Maybe not. Might go south. We don't know yet. We're going to get the wind. We're going to get the rain. We're going to get the trees coming down. The power is going to go out. All those things are going to happen. It's going to be super uncomfortable. So I'm sorry there's no good news this morning, but it is what it is, guys. We're going to make it. We're going to make it. If you're in Apollo Beach, South Shore, Ruskin, I really hope you're leaving.
Gator food. That's basically what people are putting themselves in a position to be. Gator food. The only people that's going to survive that in the eye of that storm, and the only structures that's supposed to be standing up, is gator food. And so people better realize that this is not a game. Everything is not a TikTok. Everything is not a game as far as, oh man, I ain't got no money to leave. No, like I said, people find the money to do the things that's important to them. And I don't know why, you know, people acting like this is something to play with. It's not something to play with, but preservation of human life, and then we can get back to the politics and all of that other stuff afterwards and pointing the fingers on who had the best response and all of that. Make sure y'all tap into the Patreon. The best time to join the Patreon is the beginning of the month. Also, Teach Hanley, 40% off your first order plus 20% off for life. We love Teach. And then come and kick it with me in Atlanta on November 2nd and Detroit on December 14th. All of those links for the description, or all of those links are going to be in the description for you guys to be able to tap in. And just be safe, man. Just absolutely be safe. It's not worth it. You can always replace stuff. You can't get your life back, all right? So I love you. I appreciate y'all. Y'all let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. I like to give all credit back to the content creators that we react to, that you guys send me this information about. So I'll definitely be linking that back down in the description. I love you. I appreciate you. Check on your loved ones.